This is a selfie of a man posing with a decapitated head. This murder case is absolutely horrific. It was February 2013 on what should have been a normal day in New York for James Daniels. He was on a dog walk in the Bronx. His dog was strangely drawn to a suitcase on the pavement. The dog wouldn't stop barking and trying to get into the bag. When James took a closer look, he was horrified. Inside the bag was a severed head. He ran round the corner and called police. When investigators arrived and looked into the bags, they found multiple body parts. There was an arm, a leg, a head, and portions of a torso. They noticed that the suitcase smelled very potent. It was the unmistakable scent of cleaning products. Later that day, dispatchers received another 911 call. This time, it was from 23-year-old Bassett McLean. He was reporting his mum missing, 45-year-old Tanya Bird. Now, obviously, the police department knew that they'd already found a deceased woman. Officers went round to Bassett's house, and they noticed that, strangely, it smelt the exact same as that suitcase. Officers asked the man to give them a photo of his missing mother. When he handed his phone over, investigators got a lot more than they bargained for. On the device were extremely graphic photos such as this one, where he's posing with his mum's decapitated head. Bassett was arrested and charged with his mother's murder. Now, shockingly, Bassett was actually the dad to a 3-month-old little boy. What would happen to his son later is absolutely unthinkable, but we'll get to that. Meanwhile, Tanya's remains were sent off for an autopsy. They confirmed that she had died after being stabbed. Now, loved ones stated that Bassett had disliked his mother for some time. They also said that his behaviour was often violent. He would set fire to things, and he was also known to have stabbed a police officer. During Bassett's police interview, he claimed that someone else had killed his mum. He blamed his friend, 26-year-old William Harris. He said he had threatened to kill both him and his younger 7-year-old brother if he didn't help to dismember the body. He said he was forced to dismember her in the bath. Now, William was also brought in for questioning but had a very different story. He stated that it was Bassett who had actually killed his mum, and then he'd bragged to William and showed him this horrible photo on his phone. William was charged with unlawfully dissecting a human body and hindering prosecution. Bassett continuously changed his story. At first he protested his innocence, and then he stated to officers, if you can kill somebody, you should be able to cut them up too. If you can't do that, if you can't have the stomach to cut them up, then you're a coward. In court, prosecutors argued that Bassett had stabbed his mum to death after she told him to move out. He was found guilty and given 25 years to life in prison. He was taken to Rikers Island, and en route there, he punched a prison officer and slashed his face. But the horrific story of this family does not end there. As I mentioned earlier, Bassett was a father at the time to a 3-month-old little boy. After he was imprisoned, his family was involved in yet another shocking murder case. This time, someone else was to blame. I will post that case straight after this one.